Lasermate. Eject. Operation. Channel intro.
Hello fellow YouTubers, LayWC Style Motioner here, and here I have Transformers Animated Takara Rodimus Prime. He's not minor, it's Rodimus Prime. Looks really awesome. I opted for this guy instead of the US version because the colors on this guy are way better. Take a look at the packaging. Takara, they got the best packaging. That is so cool. See the figure in there? Looks really cool. Here we got the arrows, here's the bow. Rodimus, Autobot Team Commander. He's got the story that I can't read because I can't read Japanese. Love this right here. It says, gimmick, weapon, face. Yeah, that's his face apparently. I wonder if that barcode still works or not. And then, of course, here we got Autobot lineup. We got Ultra Magnus, Sentinel Prime, Jazz, Blur, and Samurai Prowl. There's a picture of him up there. There's the side. Well, this guy's been in the box for over 10 years. It's time to get him out. Alright, so here we have Rodimus out of the box that he has been in for, like, about 11 years. I actually tried to preserve this box, and I managed to open it without damaging it, so that's good because I honestly think it's kind of cool. Again, normally I wouldn't go for that, but I just think it's cool. So here we have everything that comes with him. Got his instructions. There was some sort of thing that looked useless. Here we have his character card, and he has a 10 in strength, 10 in intelligence, a 9 in speed, a 10 in endurance, a 9 in rank, a 7 in courage, a 10 in fire blast, a 10 in skill, so total 75. That is not bad for my main bot. Yes, I like Rodimus. I'll admit that I do, because he's cool. Apparently you could use these in like arcade machines. That's pretty cool. Aren't they still have any of these in Japan? I want to go there someday. And here we got this really cool sheet that just shows all the other figures available. Transformers figures do not do this anymore, and it makes me sad. It's really cool. Alright, but now onto the figure itself. Rodimus's vehicle mode is absolutely beautiful. I love it. The colors, yes, it doesn't really fit in the sense that it's very shiny. But, you know, the US version was red, which wasn't as accurate. This one's maroon, which is more accurate too. His brief appearance in the show, but, you know, while the appearance was brief, it was just awesome. Only my biggest problem, just this gap back here, and it doesn't even look all that bad. Now you can see his face there, but still just overall really nice vehicle mode. An awesome touch here where we see right here, this goes up into here. It's supposed to be like these two are connected. Very brilliant, ingenious design. For a general size comparison, here he is with the more recent 86 Hot Rod. With the spoiler, the 86 one is barely longer, but as far as the actual car mode itself, the animated one is a little bit longer. And it's not quite as wide as the 86 one. So that's pretty cool. Now here you have his weapon with these missiles You don't want them to go flying, but they fire fairly well, so that's nice. You can see there's these tabs, and then there's these slots on the vehicle mode. You just tab this in. It doesn't stay very well at all. Apparently sometimes it does tab in well, but unfortunately I got one of the copies where it doesn't. So, minor issue. Must not have something lined up right. This guy usually rolls like without any problem. There we go. He rolls really well when you get everything lined up just right. So I don't really know who to compare him to, because the only member they made of his team was Ironhide, who I do not have yet, but he's probably the next one I'm going to get. I'm not completely sure. So I thought I'd just bring in all the animated versions of the 1986 characters that they made. So there's Ultra Magnus, here's RC, here's Blur, and here's Wreck-Gar. And they do all look really cool there. I really like the look of them. Really cool. Got the flames right there. So I think that about covers the vehicle mode. It's a very awesome vehicle mode. So for transformation, this transformation is a little fiddly, but once you know how it works, it's not too bad. So first you want to untab right here, then disconnect this right here. Now here it seems I got lucky, because a lot of people have issues where the arms pop off all the time. Mine doesn't seem to do that, so that's nice. Do the same thing on this side. Then just rotate these arms up. Then untab the feet from the front here. And just disconnect that. Hold it down. And you just snap this into place. Pull up the foot. And you fold this part up. Then do the same on this side. And we're just going to fold this up for now. Then you want to take this, flip it around to reveal the Autobot symbol, fold the wheels in. Now this is the one part I'm not a big fan of. You have to, see there's this slot right here, and if you look, there's a tab right here. This makes me a little bit nervous because it's translucent plastic. Hopefully though, it should be alright. So you just want to tab that into place. You take this, your arm, fold it down, fold the hands down and around. Then you just open this up. Then, again, you just connect this to the tabs on the back. Now this is kind of up to you. You can leave the spoiler like this. That's a little big for my taste though. If you fold it down like this, you can rotate it around. Make sure you get the shoulders down. And that just looks a little bit better to me. So, there you have Rodimus in his robot mode. So overall, this robot mode is awesome. Again, transformation is a little fiddly, but it's just awesome. It's a really effective transformation. Go from an amazing vehicle mode to this awesome robot mode. Now again, it's not perfect. I mean, no figure is. His elbows are a little awkward. I wish they could go, straight down a little bit more so. And I mean, you can sort of, but then it doesn't. They don't angle in. So the elbows are a little bit awkward, but that's a nitpick. Really, my biggest complaint. We'll get to that in a minute. So I did think of this. I can do a size comparison with Oil Slick, since they did very briefly fight. Oil Slick won, but I just really wish we had all of Team Athenia. I think that's what it was called, that, or Team Athena. I've seen it spelled differently. And I also really wish we had all of Team Char, because that fight scene was like one of, if not the coolest fight scene in all of animated. I just think it's such a shame that we hardly got any of the characters from it. We got Rodimus, we got Oil Slick, we have Ironhide, and a very rare and hard to find Blackout. So that really bugs me. I really wish we got more characters from that scene. We know they had plans for Hotshot. I mean, there's actually existing images of the prototype for his figure. Just please, Hasbro, please bring animated back. We really need it. I'm not really enjoying the shows you're doing right now. Please bring animated back. Okay, here he is with the 86 Hot Rod. And, I mean, this does kind of bug me. This guy's a deluxe. This guy's marketed as a Voyager. This guy is definitely taller. It's just a shame that the figures are getting so small. Okay, so now I'm going to do an 86 comparison. So there's Ultra Magnus, here's Blur, there's Rekgar, and there's RC. It's really a shame that there's no Springer or Cup. I mean, we know they both exist within the animated universe. We were supposed to see Cup in Season 4, and we briefly saw a hologram of Springer in Season 3. Oh well, they still all look really cool together. And Rekgar just fell over. Alright, now we get to probably my biggest complaint with the figure, and that's the fact that mounting the bow is a little tricky. Okay, it works fairly well, I guess, when you get used to it, but it takes a lot of force, and I really wish it didn't. I really wish there was a different way to mount it. But now he looks really cool. And he's got a lot of really good articulation. And again, he can fire his bow. And just overall, it's a really nice figure. He has really good light piping. Of course, I forgot to bring a light in here with me. He pretty much has everything I'd want in terms of detail. Now the Autobot symbol is a little off-center, but oh well, try not to let that drive me insane too badly. So, I think that pretty much covers him. So, onto the display. Alright, so there's Rodimus with my animated display. Now he does look a little out of place, again because he's very shiny in comparison to all the other figures that have a matte finish. But you know what? He still looks cool. This is definitely an animated figure you need. Even if he was hardly in the show. Now, the US version does not look bad. And if you can get that one, I think you're still left with a pretty good figure. But personally, the Takara version definitely fits the bill more for me. So next, I'll be reviewing that guy right there. really looking forward to that. But yeah, that's my review for Transformers Animated Takara Rodimus Prime. If you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and God bless.